Yo, what's up, everybody? This is day 6. Day 6, November 18th. I think today is 18th. Yeah, today is the 18th. And what I wanted to build on today was what they call a peon in Mississippi Department of Corrections. A peon is basically, well, the terms really done changed, man. You know, the terms really done changed and I'll get into that in a minute, you know. But a peon, when I initially came to prison, a peon was an individual that wasn't affiliated. That's what the term was. It's a derogatory term for an individual that is not affiliated in any gang or organization. A peon. Okay, they really had no prison rights or whatnot, you know. Man, they got treated real bad, especially if they was weak. They got treated real bad. They got handled real bad. They got dealt with real severely. Not only from the convict population, but they also got dealt with by the administration. You know, the administration dealt with them pretty harsh as well, you know, just because they wasn't affiliated. Here in Mississippi, the administration, it's kind of like in the world where you got lower class, middle class, you know, it's kind of like that. And the higher class is what was like the organization members or the shot callers. Then the middle class was like just the members in general, and then the lower class was just a peon. That's really a good analogy, right? That's a good way of breaking it down right there. Higher class being ranking officials and individuals with money. Middle class being organization members in general. Lower class would basically be peons, non-affiliates and things of that nature. They're peons at that time. As time changed, though, that terminology ended up like fading away, and the reason how they faded away was through the drugs. I believe, this is only my opinion, by the time more drugs came into the system, another lower class came in, and that was the junkie. See, initially there wasn't no hard drugs, so there wasn't any junkies back then when I first came to prison. So now it ain't even, you know, you got some civilians, so they don't use the term peon as much now. Now you're hearing non-affiliates or civilians. So I would say the level of class now would be the ranking official, the organization member, the civilian, and then the junkies. But really, it ain't even really like that, because you got some stand-up guys, you got some stand-up boss dudes that's not affiliated, that's getting money and really doing their thing. So that wasn't really just happening back in the days. If you was a civilian, or AKA a peon, as they were called back in the days, and you were hustling, you probably was gonna get robbed. They were probably gonna take your stuff, and you weren't gonna just be able to do too much of nothing about it. You could fight, but your stuff is still gonna be gone. Whereas now, it ain't like that. Ain't no robbing and all that type of stuff jumping off. They really gotta kind of finesse you and put you like in some kind of a situation to really do something to you. Now, the junkies has gone to, man, it's like the lowest of the low. Man, lowest of the low. Guys sleeping on the floor. Guys eat off the floor. They would do a little bit of anything for a high. They will, they steal, rob, they they lie. I'm talking about you really got guys that like sleep on the floor. I'm talking about that they don't even have no bed. They just sold their bed for a joint or something like that. So yeah, man, it done changed, it done modified now. But civilians, peons, or non-affiliates, or whatever ones would like to call them, I more so would like to call them civilians or non-affiliates, because I sat five years out of security myself as a civilian, as a non-affiliate. I wasn't active for 5 long years, and I did my thing, man. I got money the whole time. I lived good. I basically ran whatever zones that I was on, because I wasn't finna just be on those zones with a bunch of gang members and whatnot. And that's another thing that I want to talk about. Not this video, but probably the next one. The difference between a convict and an inmate, or the difference between a gang member and organization members and things of that nature there. Because these things differ. They really differ. But back to what I was saying about civilians and peons and things of that nature there. Peon is a very derogatory term. It is, you know. I took it disrespectful. Whenever someone ever tried to call me something like that, cause a peon get treated real bad. Just real. I'm also tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something like this here too. I was telling somebody else this. You got peons that are active organization members now. You got guys that are organization members that get treated like they ain't nothing. And mainly because they're probably active and they're sneaking and geeking. And people know they're sneaking and geeking. So they get treated a certain kind of way because they're sneaking and geeking. You know, using other people's name to go get their drugs and different things of that nature there. This stuff really happens. It really goes on up here, you know. So I ain't want y'all to think that and every prison is different. Every state prison is different. Not just talking about it. Every prison in Mississippi. I'm saying every state has a different politic, have different terms, different codes, different everything. You know, like what I was told in certain prisons in California. You know, the gang members, organization members, they could get hired for whatever they want to do, as long as they stay behind their dope. You know, that ain't gonna happen here in Mississippi. The organization member, you can't do nothing but weed. You know, but these people that are not affiliated, they're slowly taking over thanks to Burl King. You know, who is the new commissioner. They slowly taking over because they're cracking down on gang activity. So I just say real soon it's gonna go back to the homeboy thing, the Coast Boys and the Jackson guys and the GTA and the Delta, you know. It's gonna be like that real soon. I just want y'all to just know that little part there. I hope that was kind of informative. I can go a little bit deeper into it, you know, but I'm just trying to get these videos out here so y'all could learn a little bit more about me and my struggle, what I'm going through and whatnot. Like, follow, and subscribe to all of my channel, ask a question, drop a comment, you know what I'm saying, turn me up, do the best you can to turn me up in some kind of way. But I thank y'all for everything, keep me in your prayers, and I love y'all.